leading the nation in school communications, award-winning D93 News starts now.
Hello, welcome to D93 News presented by Farm Bureau, Bonneville County.
A week ago in the election, the results came in, and in the vast majority of states, this would have been a big victory for the district, but Idaho has one of the toughest supermajority laws in the nation. KIFI's Todd Coons has more on what's next for the district.
The Bonneville School District is now trying to find the best solution to address growth in its schools. The district proposed a $34.5 million bond to build a new elementary school and repair other schools' rooftops. But last Tuesday's election results revealed 65.26% of the voters are in favor of the bond. The bond, however, needed 66.66% to pass. In a meeting last Wednesday, the school board shared how they felt about the results and the voter turnout.
It is certainly disappointing, especially when 65% of people, almost 2 out of 3, said yes to it. To be short by just that 1.5% is definitely disappointing. The voter turnout was pretty close to what I expected it to be, but we would love to see more people turn out at the polls to really give us a better sense of where our community is with this.
The district is now asking for voter feedback through a survey. So far, submissions are encouraging the district to put the bond on the ballot again in the fall. But there is still no set solution to address the district-wide growth. You can find that survey to share your thoughts on our website at localnews8.com.
You can also find a link to that survey in our family update, which goes out every Thursday at 6 p.m.
Summer break will be here before we know it, and we are so lucky to have so many opportunities close by. Talking about outdoor activities. Ermac's Health Minute this week talks about ways to stay safe this summer.
One common injury we see at Ermac in our pediatric departments and our emergency room is traumatic brain injury. We all know that we should be wearing helmets when we're riding on a bike or a motorcycle, but sometimes we forget that ATVs need to have helmets worn with them as well. And it's not just the drivers, but also the riders. Sometimes we'll have adult drivers that have younger children riding with them. And even though they're driving carefully, these young riders still need to be wearing helmets. Another area where parents often forget about helmet safety is when their child is horseback riding. Horseback riding is a 6-foot fall even if the horse is standing still. Sometimes we see injuries where children are thrown from horses, but at other times it is simply just a fall off the horse's back. Here at Ermac, we have pediatric providers that are the most experienced in the region that can take care of your child from the ER all the way up to the pediatric ICU. These comprehensive pediatric services are not found at any other hospital in the region. If your child has had a fall or a head injury, I highly recommend you have them evaluated at Ermac. We want you to have a fun and safe time, but we also want you to remember that if it can go faster than you can run, wear a helmet.
Well, I'm certainly working on wearing helmets more when I longboard or whenever I ride my bike. I always wear my helmet when I ski, though. I'll say that.
Well, I'm really glad because you got to protect that noggin. Baseball players also wear helmets, and that includes the one they call Diesel. The Bees baseball star was last week's Sportline Player of the Week.
A star on the diamond, Devin Diesel Luce has stood out for Bonneville his entire high school career, and for his talents, he will play college baseball at CSI.
Just had a couple buddies that committed there, so I started talking to the coach. He kind of liked the pitching and everything. It's exactly what I want to go do, is just go to a school close to home, go throw, and talk to him. Just decided that's the place I want to go. They're a pretty good program, so I'm excited to continue the winning tradition from here, Bandits, and then on to college, so it'll be nice. I'm going to enjoy it.
One of those winning cultures Diesel mentioned is at Bonneville, as Luce and the Bees won their 5th straight district title last week.
Now, the Bees won the consolation championship at the state baseball tournament last week.
I just want to thank everybody. This is our final D93 newscast of the school year, and we sure appreciate your support. We moved it. A lot of our views come from Instagram now, but we do keep it for people who would like to watch it on YouTube or on Facebook. But we sure appreciate your support.
We sure do, and that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap on the 2022-2023 school year. We'll see you next year on D93 News.